5 ways to be an effective nurse. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. My name is Nurse Goreti Ogo. I'm a nursing student in my final year. You want to learn more about nursing? You want to learn more about things to do to be an outstanding nurse? Hit that subscribe button. On today's video, we'll be talking about 5 ways to be an effective nurse. You don't want to miss the number 5, and I usually give bonus points at the end of the video, so make sure to stay tuned to the last point. Don't go anywhere. Number 1, learn as much as possible. Cultivate the habit of learning. Cultivate the habit of professional development. Keep learning. That you started practicing as a nurse does not mean you should stop learning. Those your textbooks, those materials that you have, from time to time, pick it up. Remind yourself of the things that you might have forgotten. Remind yourself of the things that are important and relevant in nursing. Don't get tired of developing professionally. If you need to take a course, a retraining course, take it from time to time. If you need to take courses on subjects like management, subjects like personal development, subjects like communication, take those courses, but don't get tired of developing professionally. Keep learning, keep reading, keep expanding your horizon. Don't get tired of it. Number 2, be the change you desire. This may sound absurd. Yes, it may sound absurd because sometimes there are things that you really cannot change, especially in a hospital setting. But try, and for those things that are within your control, those things that you can manage effectively, try and do them well. You complain about not having enough instruments to do maybe your wound dressing or whatsoever. The instrument that you have, make use of them effectively. If tomorrow you enter into a management position, try and effect those changes that you have been complaining about all the years. You want nurses to talk to patients in a more respectful manner. Let it start from you. Lead by example. Be that effective nurse leader. Be that other people can emulate from. Be that model nurse that other people should look up to. Number 3, learn from the past, but always stick to doing the right thing. In nursing, there is something that is like a trend in nursing. That's habit of traditionalism. This is how it's always done. Therefore, let's stick to this pattern, even if there's no strong rationale behind it. Always learn from what's history, what people have been doing in the past, but stick to doing the right thing. Stick to doing things that you have rationale for. Learn to ask questions. Why do we do this way? Why must we do it in this particular rhythm, in this particular pattern? Have rationale for the things that you do. Don't just do things out of thin air. Don't just do things because this is how we always do it. When a patient asks you, why are you doing this way, have an answer for that patient, a reasonable one at that. Don't just do things because it's how they have always done it in the past. Always stick to doing the right thing. That is the most important thing. Number 4, mentorship. Try and mentor someone. Have student nurses mentor them. Don't just complain that they're not doing the right thing. Don't just complain that they are not well informed. Don't just complain that they don't know how to carry out this procedure or carry out the other procedure or do this particular thing. Mentor them. Tell them how it is done. Tell them why they have to do it that way. That is mentorship. Let there be people that can stand up and say, yes, this is my role model in nursing. This is the person that mentored me into who I became. All those student nurses that are sent or new nurse graduates grows. Tell them things that you know. Tell them things that don't hide knowledge. Don't allow them to be embarrassed by one patient or the other before you can correct them in the things that they are doing wrong. Don't correct your fellow nurses in front of patients. Call them aside, or even in front of other nurses. Call them aside and then tell them what they are doing wrong and how to make it right. Number 5, avoid gossiping. avoid it at all costs. I know you may be like, "Ah, well, sometimes you need to talk about." You don't need to. Sometimes you don't need to talk about people behind their back. Avoid gossip. Be that, as I've said initially, be that role model nurse. Be that nurse that you don't tolerate listening to people's business behind their back. You know, try and be that role model nurse. Avoid gossiping in the hospital. Avoid even at home. Avoid gossiping about your patients. Avoid it at all costs. It reduces your value, your worth as a nurse. The bonus point that I have for you, as I said initially, I have a bonus point. Bonus point. Find someone to mentor you. Initially I said that you should mentor someone. Also find someone that will mentor you. You don't know everything. You don't know have someone that you look up to. That is how life works. That is how life works. If you don't have someone that you look up to, someone that is higher than you, someone that you ask questions when you get confused, someone that you ask for advice on matters concerning the profession or your career as a nurse, then you are not going to grow as a nurse. Have someone that you see before you choose your mentor. Make sure that this person is higher than you in the aspect that you want to be mentored. Always make sure of that before you choose the person as your mentor. Have a mentor, someone that you look up to in the profession. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you got value, and if you did, kindly hit the subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know. Well, these are the kind of content that I bring to you on this channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to become an outstanding nurse that you should be. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's keep going. Comments, tell me where you're watching from. Say hi Goretti, say just anything that you can think of. Tell me if you want a particular video on a particular topic. You can suggest for me in the comment section, and I'll definitely do justice to that. So share this video with others so that others can also learn. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.